Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on this video game called The Day Before. For those that don't overall know what this video game is or about, The Day Before is pretty much a Walking Dead simulator. It's a zombie survival game. You go around, survive, kill zombies, do missions. I had to say it does remind me of the video game Dying Light. But I feel like it does take a lot of inspiration from two video games, one being called Tom Clancy's The Division and DayZ. Now, this game got announced 2 years ago, and I have been waiting ever since. I mean, I went out last year, I bought me a gaming PC, I did upgrades to it. It got so close to this game releasing numerous times, and the developers delayed it each time. For some reason, I can't remember I think they delayed it like maybe between 2 to 4 times. All right. I feel like there were some other times when the game got delayed. I didn't care at the time because I didn't have no gaming PC. But I was like, no, I really got to play this game on PC. So yeah, went out, bought me how much did this gaming PC cost? Because I think I still have it on my Best Buy account. I think this gaming PC, it was like $1,600, and then with upgrades, yeah, I spent. Actually, you know what? No, just with all the money that I've had to spend on this computer, I'm gonna just go ahead and add it up. I'm gonna add it up and see. All right, all orders past 3 years. Okay, so I went and bought this. Do they? They don't have oh no. All right, so here's the pricings. So I bought this thing to transfer my memory. I'm gonna add it just in case. Everything that I've had to buy for this PC. And then then it was I went and bought the SSD and then the hard drive. So all that together, and then it was this toolkit to fix it all up. So plus that 364 and then 40 cents plus. And then I have then the thermal paste. So that's 22. Hard drive. Dang, not the hard drive, the processor. I didn't even realize I didn't realize I spent so much on the processor, but got me a new processor. Okay, so there's that. Graphics card. That costs. Okay, there's that. So just with that stuff already, that's already done put me over $1,000. Keyboard. Was there anything else that I missed out on? Okay, so it was a keyboard. Oh, dang it, messed up. All right, 173. Where is that at? 93. So I'm already at the price of how much I spent on the computer itself. And then after that was for my then a mouse. Okay, so there's that. I ain't gonna really. I did buy a controller for it, but I'm not gonna count that because I'm it's whatever. All right, microphone. Bought this microphone. Okay, there's that. Logitech. I wouldn't really consider that a because I'd use that for racing games, and I think they did have driving elements in that Day Before game. But now, okay, so now we're at the gaming PC. Plus the gaming PC itself. And this is all within a year. All within a year I have spent. This is insane. And then you guys gonna delay the game. I have spent $3,444.87 on my computer alone. And that's it hasn't even been a full year. I bought this in March 17th. I bought my gaming PC. And all within that year, over $3,000. Bruh. That's on some stuff where it's you can't get. So, alright, so overall, I'm gonna still continue because I'm speaking out of anger and I'm speaking. So I spent that much all within a year. And they said, so they delayed the game, I think, sometime last year because of Unreal Engine 5 coming out. So they wanted to remake the game in Unreal Engine 5. And yeah, overall, they delayed it. So they said that the game was going to come out this year, March 1st. I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and bro, there were days where I'm like, what game am I gonna play tonight on my stream? Like, you do all of this content creating related stuff, whether you're streaming or making videos, but you do all these different things, right? You play all these different games, you go through all this crap. I ain't even gonna include the games I had to buy throughout the past year off of like Steam, Epic Games, EA, Ubisoft, all that stuff. So I go through all of that. All right. And yesterday, I see that, my friend, a friend of mine's, he's been in my streams before too. Hold on. Let me shout him out real quick. Cause if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have known about this. So no, the funny thing is that I had looked up, before I seen my friend's retweet, I had, looked up, the day before on Steam, and their page wasn't there. So I kind of got a little worried, and then at first they said that, there's a bug going on with Steam where this has happened with other games before. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's a bug. So overall, they haven't said nothing about the game being delayed. Okay, cool. I can live with that. I can work with that. Then I think was that yesterday, or was that, it might have been actually yesterday. It might have been yesterday morning, and then later on in the evening last night, yesterday. Then that's when my friend, he goes by Asian Mafia _206. This is a friend of mine that have joined my Twitch streams and stuff. And I went to school with him. Like, no, this is somebody. This is like he's the homie. But anyways, so I look, and the company, the people behind the game, hold on for a second, let me look up their Twitter account. So they make a post last night saying, "Dear fans, right before the release, Steam blocked our game page at the request of a private individual because of the name the day before. As you know, our game was announced in January 2021. At the time of the announcement, the day before game trademark was available. After the announcement of the game, the above mentioned individual filed out an application before us to register the game trademark the day before in the United States." So after the announcement of the game, the above mentioned individual filled out an application before us to register the game trademark the day before in the United States. Okay, so what's this other game supposed to be and stuff like that? Man, it's just, it's annoying. It's really annoying. So, but yeah, so then why would you guys, my question is like, you don't put no name or whoever, you're trying to keep them anonymous and stuff. And I'm like, no, man, put them on blast, start a petition, do whatever. But then they put a link in the photo, and it's all like, bruh, it's a photo. You can't click on. That's how I know, like, something ain't right with these developers, man. Cause the thing is this, like, people were telling me like these developers is known for like delaying the game and just, like not really putting a whole lot of work into it and stuff. So and I'm like, the thing is, I want to talk on some stuff that the, quote unquote fans, I ain't gonna really call them fans, but I just want to talk on some things that fans have been saying and stuff about the game and the developers. So I am gonna be going off on the developers. Don't get me wrong on that. That definitely is gonna happen. Especially I ain't spent $3,000 on a computer and stuff and upgrades and all that, and just for you guys to delay the game again. And the thing is this, it's like, it's something just don't add up. All right, so they go on and say it's a name issue, right? So I'm like, for one, you guys could have changed the name, you guys could release a demo, you could do whatever you need to do to just ensure that this game, people can play it and stuff. But so they go on and say so they like leave that section, and then there's this next section saying what's next. So then they go on to say, previously, we were not aware of the existence of claims. We found out about this only on January 19, 2023, when we received a complaint from him and a request to contact him. Now we find out all the circumstances of the incident, and we will definitely solve everything. We previously planned to post a lengthy gameplay video later this month, but we'll have to sort this out first. We'll post the video ASAP. As a result, we have made the difficult decision to postpone the launch to November 10th, 2023. We understand this may disappoint many of our fans. However, we want to ensure we release the best possible game. Okay, so with that being said, is it about the title? Or is it about this being the best game possible? So pretty much my question is, again, is this about the title or is this game not finished? Because it shouldn't take, we're in January, 9 to 10 months, it shouldn't take that long to come up with a title. You can call it anything possible. You can ask the fans. All right, so if this was my video game, right? If this was my video game, I'm like, I don't even care about the name. I want the fans to play this, right? So for one, I would have put out a demo, early access, something. I'm not just going to keep teasing the game and teasing the game and teasing the game. So I would have still made this post saying that, we had to take the game out of the store because of the name, copyright issues, right? So I'm like, what name would you guys would like to see from this? I leave it up to the fans. I'm like, what name would you guys like to see for this game? Leave out like a bunch of names, do a poll, keep doing it, but I'm like, all right, you guys like this name? This is going to be the name of the game from now on. Make sure that there ain't no issues, no copyright issues and all that crap, and release it. But you're talking about we want to release the best game possible. We can clearly see the game. We can clearly see what the game is about. We just want to play it. We don't care about no names. We don't care about whoever this private individual is. We don't care about none of that. We want to play a game. And the fact that this game got announced back in 2021, right? And it took them, whoever this individual was, 2 years to really, because I'm saying they could have made a video, they could have, and I'm like, we ain't heard nothing about nobody claiming the name of this game. So that's why I'm like, I don't believe that it has anything to do with the title of a game, because I'm like, if that was the case, you guys would have just came up with another title on the spot and released the game on March 1st. But so they say that, and then they final few things that they say was, our 100% focus remains on the game itself and how to deliver you the best game possible. Thank you, and we hope for your support. Sincerely, Mytona and F-Fantastic. You guys aren't being F-Fantastic. No, you're being far from it. You're being the worst developing company possible, because it's like you guys have been promising this game for the past 2 years. What's going on? Truthfully, what is going on? Because I don't believe it's no title stuff. If it's because of the title, I will come up with titles for you guys. I'll go out tomorrow. I don't care what the weather conditions is like. I will go out, even if it was blaring hot or freezing cold. I will go out, or even use my phone if the weather was that bad and I'm like, oh no, I can't do it. But either way, I will sit here the whole night coming up with titles. Bruh, I should just do it. I should just go either buy a journal or just use my phone or the notes or something and just come up with a bunch of different titles. Because I'm like, fam, if you guys are struggling that bad with titles, I struggle with titles. But if I really want something to get put out, I will think of a title in a heartbeat, bro. In a heartbeat. But I'm not going to keep delaying the game. And it's like, bruh, it gets to a point where people get tired of game delays. You guys said that the game was going to come out March 1st. What's going on? What other games? I'm trying to think. What other? Let's see. March 1st, 2023 video game releases. Because if there's other games coming out, so you got The Last of Us coming out on March 3rd. Fallen Dynasty, whatever that game is. So there's like only a few games coming out in March. Literally the day before was the biggest game, The Last of Us. So they're re-releasing The Last of Us on PC, and I'm like, that game done released like 2-3 times now. It had its first release, remastered release, then it had its release for the PlayStation 5s, and now it's getting its release on PCs. That game done released. Nobody we're most likely it's going to be people playing it on PC to see, because that's just what PlayStation is doing. They didn't release God of War. What are some other games that they didn't released on PC? They didn't release quite a few games. And then I'm like, this Wu Long Fallen Dynasty, Fatal Frame, Star Wars Jedi, Survivor, all these Resident Evil 4, then there's some other game. I'm like, we don't March 1st. If the game would have released, that would have been the only playing game of March, unless the game would have failed. But even if you guys would have just released the game in early access, or even put out a demo saying, hey, game's not gonna have a full release, so we're just gonna put it in early access. Okay, cool. Game ain't fully completed yet, but we did put out this demo. We want you guys to play the game right now and tell us whether you like it or not. Okay, cool. What's up with that? How it's like, we don't want to watch any more videos. You guys have been posting videos since 2021. Post something related to us being able to play the game. But I'm like, waiting. No. So here's the thing, because I know people. So because the original plan was from myself was that on March 1st, I was gonna, any plans that I had, pushing them to the side for that day. I was going to grind in that game. I was going to stream it. I was going to record videos. I didn't care what state that game was in. Yeah, if the game would have been crashing, I'm like, okay, the developers most likely gonna put out an update fixing all that stuff, yada yada. Okay, cool. I could get right back into playing this game. I don't care how many people hate this game. I don't care how many people hate the developers. I was going to play this game regardless, right? I was going to play it. I was going to stream it. Probably was going to do a lengthy stream too on top of that. I probably was going to stream for a few hours just playing that game. Because it's like, the thing is this. The support and just overall, like, wanting to play it so badly, like, to have that for a video game, I hadn't had that in a while. Like, I remember when Grand Theft Auto 4 came out, and I remember I was just glued to my TV playing it. Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, glued to my TV playing it. I think the one game where I did kind of have that feeling where I was just, once when I had played it, but I just didn't really know too much about it, but I remember once when I had played it, the very first Division, glued to my TV. And so you have that same element of a video game, but with zombies. I knew I was going to, not to my TV this time, to my gaming PC and my then the monitor. Oh my god, I forgot about the monitor that I had. I bought 2 monitors. So I'm trying to think, I can't even think of the name of this monitor. No, wait a second, hold on. Nah, they don't even have like the name of the monitor on the computer. But I bought 2 monitors, and I think I can't remember the name of them and stuff. And then I bought me a headset yesterday and stuff. So yeah, overall it was like no, I bought a couple of headsets. Bought one on the 23rd and I bought one yesterday. And then that was about 100. So yeah, it was just buying things. I'm like, you put all this money in stuff and then you just have it where it's like the developers, you guys do some crap like that. The thing is this, people are probably wondering, am I still going to play this game? I really don't know. Or you know what? No, I almost forgot to talk about, like, there are some people, haters of the game. Now, I'm not going to necessarily say that I hate the game. I'm disappointed in the developers and the publishers, because I'm like, you guys had all this time. You should have made sure all this stuff was, like, all worked out and things, instead of working on, let's post another video. No, work on the game, publish the game so people can play it. But no, so overall, there were some haters. I made some tweets talking about, talking to those, well, not talking directly to them, but I made some tweets underneath that post where they were saying, like, oh yeah, the game's gonna get delayed until November and stuff. So I made some tweets. And then there was all these people that were coming after me talking about, the game ain't real. Are you dumb? What's wrong with you? You don't know about these guys. You don't know about. And I'm thinking to myself, who are you guys? For one, I'm like, and second, you sound just as dumb as the developers talking about it's not a real game. Unless that's something that I am unaware of. But I'm like, how many times because here's the thing. Here's just to explain it to the people out there that suffer from a lack of brain. So when you put a game on Steam, right? I'd imagine that Steam has to see some sort of proof that it is a video game, right? And whether the game is on Epic Games, EA, Xbox, PlayStation, the people, the platform that game is being published on has to see in some sort of way that it is a game. Now, unless some people that work for Steam say that they hadn't seen nothing, or they hadn't played nothing, then I would start maybe, at some point in time, might just believe that, well, maybe it was a scam. But I don't think you're going to do all of this promoting for 2 years just to say, oh, we're not releasing the game. Like, at this point, I don't care if they release the game or not. If they say that the game's canceled, then I'm like, all right, then the game's canceled, and then it's just a crap developing company, and I'll just go and wait for somebody else to publish a game like it, and then I'll just play that. Or, hopefully, maybe Ubisoft would say, hey, well, you know what, let's capitalize off of this and add a zombie mode to the Division. Or even just come out with a Division game where it's about killing zombies and stuff. They very well could have did that. But if not, then I'm like, okay, it was at one point, my hope was in the day before. Mytona, I think that's the publishing company, and F-Fantastic, the developers. My hope was into you guys, right? I'm not going to sit here and try to, I'm not going to sit here and team up with these fans and also calling you guys out, roasting y'all in the comments saying the game ain't real and all that stuff. I'm not going to be that person. I want this game to release. But the thing is this, if this game releases and it's anything under very positive on Steam, I'm not playing it. I'm not promoting that game. Unless you guys send me the game for free. But I'm like, I would not care for that game if it has mixed, negative, mostly negative, even if it's just at positive. I'm like, no, I need to see very positive or overwhelmingly positive. And I need to see people in that review section of Steam saying, great game, it was definitely worth the wait, all that stuff. But if I don't see none of that, and I see a bunch of red thumb downs, and I see mixed, I see mostly negative, very negative, overwhelmingly negative, I am not playing that game. I'm not buying it. I'm not promoting it. I'm not doing nothing with the day before. Now, I'm pretty sure there's going to probably be a lot of other fans thinking the same way. Because I'm like, no, let's actually keep the hope alive for this game. But at the same time, November 10th, I'm hoping that they're all like, you know what, we're going to release the game early. I'm hoping they do that. Early access, demo, something. But if not, November 10th. And that's it. That's all that you guys got. You guys delay that game again, don't even worry about any other extra stuff. Take the game out of the Steam store. Stop talking about it. Focus on something else. Focus on your guys' personal lives. If y'all got kids, focus on them. If y'all got other family members, focus on them. Friends, starting up other businesses, anything that doesn't have nothing to do with the day before, focus on that. But November 10th, and that game isn't out, because the fact that I gotta wait longer and most likely gonna do more upgrades to my PC and put probably even more money into it and stuff. Yeah, November 10th, and that game ain't out? No, don't even worry about putting the game out. Take the game out to Steam. In fact, no, I hope Steam does that. I hope Steam is like, you know what, you guys keep delaying this game. The game ain't you're gonna have to find another platform to release it on, or you're gonna have to just release it on your own website. But overall, you cannot keep saying that this game's gonna come out and it doesn't come out. So I'm like, nah, you guys got, November 10th. And I guarantee and I promise you, if that game ain't out on November 10th, I am boycotting that game. I'm like, I ain't got no desires on playing it. I don't care what game I'm playing. I will rather watch all seasons and episodes of the Teletubbies before I go out and play that game. At least I will be entertained. At least that stuff is out. What's up with the day before? That's what I just don't understand about people. And it's all like, if you're gonna make a promise, if you're gonna say that the game's coming out then release it. That's it. That's all that you guys gotta do. But all this extra stuff, I'm like, fam, I'm not for it. Look, the thing is this. I didn't care for that game releasing on no Unreal Engine 5. Y'all could have kept the original engine and then just had it where it's like, okay, well, there's gonna be a long update coming out when the game, like after a while, because we're gonna be, putting it in Unreal Engine 5. Okay, cool. I am okay with that. Y'all should have released this game a long time ago. But they just don't. I don't believe this trademark stuff. I honestly think that something is wrong with these developers, and I'm like, you guys got issues, because I'm like, it shouldn't take this long for no game to release. So I'm like, hey, you know what? November 10th game. If this game doesn't come out, I'm like, then I don't care for it and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, and that being said, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. I ain't gave myself a headache doing this podcast episode, so I ain't gonna do none of that promo stuff. I just wanted to overall talk on this the day before. So, but anyways, thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.